Good morning, good morning, everyone. Chloethedev here. Chloethedev Unfiltered. I know I just showered, so I got some conditioner and stuff dripping from my hair, but I do have to go somewhere after this. So streaming an hour early. Also, this is going to be the last stream in this series. So I've been doing this Chloethedev Unfiltered series for a few months now, I think. Time has flown by quite quickly over the summer. I did a bunch of videos for like testers quite a while ago, and I decided I might as well start streaming again, showcase what I'm working on. So I was going through a lot of how I engage with the Meteor Wallet application in order to engage with the near ecosystem, the near blockchain. I've been talking about mpDAO DAO and your grant ecosystem. So again, the number of votes we've had has changed quite a bit over the past few days, but with 2 hours left, 2 hours and 56 minutes left in the voting round, it seems like near Antigua will hopefully get through. I go a bit over ref finance. So the newest news there is that you can now use LP as collateral on Burrow. So you can create or deposit stable coins to get liquidity pool shares that are earning rewards, and then you could actually take those liquidity pool shares and then deposit in Burrow to be able to borrow other assets. So you can imagine depositing your liquidity shares and then withdrawing stable coins, so that arguably, hopefully, the fees, the earnings from your pool shares might outweigh the fees of the stable coin. Who knows? That's always difficult. You can always check out Burrow afterwards and see. Let's see if we click this Burrow. Awesome. So we can check this out shortly. There you go. So there's 63 suppliers. You earn nothing for supplying, but you're going to earn a general value on your tokens, which doesn't seem like it would be much. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's worth it, to be fair, at the moment. But hey, it exists. Then I usually go through DeltaTrade. DeltaTrade has been, adding new features constantly. When I first started, all they had was the grid vault. Now they've got the swing vault, the DCA vault. I'm not sure it's live yet. Here we go. We can open the studio now. There we go. Let's see a bit more. But usually, in my opinion, what I enjoy working through on DeltaTrade is the gachapon. And so generally, we walk through going to the gachapon, claiming some free tokens. 2 lottery per day, you can win 2 mainnet tokens. So maybe it's changed quite a bit. We'll look into that. Today we've earned 43 cents so far, and most of these tokens we've swapped to MetaPool DAO tokens just to showcase how to vote and stuff like that. Then we have obviously our backlog, our project boards for marmaj gaming and for Minsta, and then the actual Minsta platform, which we've been going over as well. So I'll start from the beginning. This is our last stream in the series. Thank you everyone who's been here. Some of you have been here since the first stream and come all the way to now. Much appreciated. And I always said I was going to stop around September, and I'll probably try and pick it up hopefully October, November, and maybe in the new year if things stay busy. Okay. So without further ado, this is the Meteor Wallet. I'm not going to start from the beginning. I'm going to assume that everyone who's here knows what we're doing by now. I'm just going to go through the progression. And yeah, if people do end up, I know this is an hour earlier than normal, but if people do end up popping in and have questions, please feel free to ask in the chat. So I already harvested recently. My moon balance is not yet at 50. I don't harvest every 12 hours like I should, or like I should if I wanted to actually get to 50. The reason I want 50 is because I want to upgrade how many tinkers I can be using at one time, because I have a lot of tinkers that are not actually being used at the moment. I have 2 basic contracts, so I am going to try and recruit from my basic contract, but even if I get 2 researchers, for example, it won't make much of a difference. So I got an intern. Doesn't really matter because, again, max capacity is reached. I have 24 interns that aren't being used. The only way to get those used is to increase the size of my lab, and then probably get more researchers in The reason I would want more researchers is because these tinkers actually increase the rate at which you're earning moon tokens, and so you you harvest your moon, you have a chance at getting a contract when you harvest, and you can use those contracts to hire. So you can see here about the chance. So my drop rate, the longer you harvest, the higher your drop rate. So because I didn't wait very long that time, I had a very low chance of getting something almost zero to get even a basic contract. So awesome. Yeah, that's the Meteor Wallet. That's the Moon token, and it's all free at this point. You can kind of get an account and start playing pretty much for free. Some gas fees if you harvest too often. I think one harvest a day is the gas fees are covered. I'm pretty sure. Something to get look into. The meta pool application. I'm going to focus on the grants today. Let's see what the cutoff is. So Tenement, kind of sad to see, is not going to make the cutoff. And it's kind of weird because my incentive right now, in my opinion, is to withdraw some votes from our proposal and put them right. So because we're well above you need 1% minimum in order to get rewards. So arguably we could unvote the 60,000 here, vote the 60,000 for Tenement, and then hopefully help them get into the proposal. The only reason I wouldn't do it would be because of like fear of us not getting in. But they seem so close. So what I'm going to quickly do, I'm not saying I'm actually going to do it, but at least what I could do is check it out. So I am going to go to my votes. Okay, for some reason it's showing twice. So if I unvoted, the unvote action will be reinstated on the date of. I actually don't like that because this was the proposal to not allow unvoting and changing of votes was proposed to. Sorry, it should be right here. So we should go to the docs. We can then search for mpIP process. Vote reset, new vote UI, mpIP. Why is it? There we go. There should be a page for this. Creating an mpIP. The whole docs for mpIP I think needs a bit of work. But we should at least be able to find the link. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is taking sweet time. Oh, these also okay. So obviously I didn't check these at the very last moment. So here, allow a 3-day window to complete. Okay. Here, remove incentives for last-minute voting grants by requiring grant votes to commit for at least 20 days. So the grants votes are committed. We can't change it. Wait, I'm confused because we had 5 million, and it was something obviously. Yeah, so the last 48 hours, the votes will be fully committed. You can vote, but you cannot remove votes in 20 days past. It's fine. I don't mind the proposal. Now that I know it actually passed, I'm okay with it being implemented. But it still does make me want to go buy more tokens and vote for 10 minutes. Just so we can get more grant hacks. But it seems like the way things are now, I can't change anything. I can't unvote, which is fine. Also, even more interestingly, we see that the proposal for the refinance has passed, and so we'll see how that gets implemented. Let's see. Refinance pool for MP DAO. We actually submitted quite a long response to this. Oh, Oh wow, it almost didn't even pass. That's crazy. This was a controversial vote. 39% against, 59% for. Interesting. I wonder if there was more comments after. I mean, yeah, yeah, a single pool on Ethereum would have been great if the token was the same token. Um, yeah, it should have been done before. I agree. Yeah, people are so confused why it can't be bridged. Yeah, it needs to be edited. I get it, but it already passed without the edits. I just think there needs to be a new proposal. Um, yeah, someone did answer. So there's lots of answers. Um, of course, it needs to be done in October. No one could imagine that for 10 months there was no token, no nothing to do. It was reported that new token would be in May. Um, team had half a year to prepare, another 4 months nothing happened. So they're saying it's a shame the team is not building these other two options. Query for one ref so we can trade. If you do not want to spend on ref, at least give opportunity to win your Ethereum. Yeah, this again would be what I suggested. But you can't do number two, so it has to be number one. So I'm excited to see. Yeah, same questions. Yeah, no discount, of course. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. Yeah, I just don't agree with the 10%. Like, we don't need discount. Deciding what the token price should be, maybe should be the market. Like whatever meta is right now, just use that. And then the response here is what I want to read. There's no restrictions to use MP DAO or bridge. Anyone can do that. One of the reasons to migrate from Meta to MP DAO was to six decimal places. No Meta, but none of this makes any sense. No, it's possible but not useful to move. That's the problem with bridges. We're working to have two solutions ASAP. Okay, let's see. Pools on ref and a bridge. Okay, so they are working on a bridge and like to solve that quirky problem of the two tokens, which would be very helpful. Um, Solution one has widespread support. We've stated already working with liquidity pools. Okay, perfect. Yes, there needs to be more edits to the proposal. Anyway, there needs to be new MPIP, I think. Is what tools and how the financing liquidity with low fees and a low completion time. Okay, so someone is working on a proposal and MPIP for that, and that would be awesome. That's so silly. But anyway, trying to have it's fine. A way where you can just deposit Ethereum and get back whatever kind of a centralized solution. I don't think it makes sense. I think a decentralized solution can work, but centralized solution is simpler and it probably works for most people. Yeah, it's fine. Using an exchange like Binance or whatever would work for most people. And as long as there's a solution, then people who are willing to take the risk can take the risk and make the profit by breaking that way. And people who aren't willing to take the risk can just only use near only use Ethereum, and it creates multiple markets. And eventually there can be an on-chain a solution for this. As long as the solution for now is fine. Okay, so it seems like there's solutions coming. Liquidity is coming to ref. Our bridge solution is coming for the MP DAO token, which is awesome to see. Okay, so um, this is ref. I mean, usually let's do gachapon first. So let's see how the gachapon has changed in DeltaTrade. I mean, I've never really gotten a big reward, 43 cents so far, but some people seem like they've won like $2. Okay, send your tinkers on a time traveling journey. Okay, well, I want to see what that. Okay, you just distracted me. Approve. Now I want to time travel. That looked interesting. So my tinkers can go out and time travel. I didn't see this. Missions? I don't see it in the mission. Upgrades. I don't see it in the upgrades. Tinkers. I don't see it here. So that was weird. Okay, so I earned some ref, some fast, some beams, some netgo, and some lonk. I'm not sure what the dollar value is, but you can see I have 43 cents now. And as I click the next time, it will refresh the dollar value, and you'll see kind of how much I earned from the time before. So I wonder if my audio is actually working. I didn't check this time, and 99% of the time I check, and if my audio is not working, I'm going to be very, very sad. This is like one of the few times I haven't checked my audio. So if it's not working, I know how to fix it too, which is the audio is not working. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly. Okay, now it's probably working. That's a bit annoying. It's only been 17 minutes, and I didn't talk about anything too important. I kind of just talked about, well, gachaponing, relatively important, figuring out how much our rewards were in the gachapon, like 6 cents today. Um, but yeah, sorry about that. Literally all I was saying was, this is what I get for not checking, and this is what I get for not having people in the chat. I did it an hour early, and now no one's in the chat to actually respond and let me know. But that's all right. Checked eventually when I realized that it does this for some reason from now on. And yeah, I'm not going to repeat anything I said. For the most part, I kind of just went over a lot of stuff, I guess. But Meteor Wallet and harvesting. I saw something recently about what changed what I was doing was the fact that yeah, I've only ever earned like less than a cent, 4 cents, got 5 cents here, woohoo, and like 3 cents a day. So free though, I guess you're paying gas fees, so not bad. Um, but the most important thing I was talking about was the fact that near Antigua seems like it'll pass because people can't remove their votes, and we have 5% of the vote. So good job near Antigua. Very proud of you guys. The next most important thing that I was talking about was the MPIP process and how, again, most of this is probably cut off. You can probably understand parts of it through the cutoff thing, but I was kind of talking about actually how it was quite a lot of votes against, which is pretty interesting. There are details that are missing. This is a very non-detailed proposal, I guess. Like a lot is missing from it. Like what price should the pool be started at? How much liquidity should be added? This like 10% actually for 4 months, and two pools. But the price isn't there, and then how to assess viability of the pool, success of the pool, making sure it's profitable, stuff like that. Or the fees of the pool. Yeah, like for strategy and stuff like that. That's all right. Hopefully we get that. I'm more excited to see who voted against. Okay, yeah, I don't like the comments. There are no document, are not a document we are voting on. Learn how to draft document. I see no point in liquidity on near if MPIP 10 is adopted. I don't like either the proposal itself or the way it's presented. Okay, yeah, agreed. They have a lot of voting power, but I do agree with the comments. I mean, no need to be kind of like that, but you don't have much space to write comments. So yeah, I understand the comment there. Abstain, understandable. I voted against, fine. But either way, yeah. So I still agree that it's okay to have the proposal passed. It just means that okay, we're agreeing as a community. We want this pool to be agreed. We're agreeing that it should be 10% for 4 months, and we're agreeing that two pools should be. I don't even that doesn't make sense. Like two pools should be considered. It doesn't really make sense in this proposal, in this document. But it's a step in the right direction, and I appreciate that. Also, MPIP 10 apparently has more information about the bridging, so I'm excited to see that. Enable MP DAO. Okay, so basically this is the solution, and I guess I should vote on this now. It is in proposal period, I think. Let's see. Integrate BitJu, a custodial. I'm like, this makes no sense to me. A custodial Web3 wallet as a partner with Metapool DAO to facilitate transfer of MP DAO tokens between Near and Ethereum networks. I don't agree personally with custodial solutions to problems, especially if they're the only solution to the problem. But there is no solution currently, and so there needs to be one. There needs to be a way to transfer tokens between networks so that the price can have a little more parity. So, yeah, leaving it at that. Proposals approval to action bridge. I guess like why would there have to be approval? I'm still confused. Like why couldn't BitJu just do this on their own? Is there going to be funding? Are they paying for this? Okay, I'm going to read more of it. Let's see. I like this though. There's an actual abstract, an actual motivation, an actual specification. This is what I'm looking at. The cost implications, there's none, and the conclusion. I like all of this. This is the format, the outline. You can actually comment and vote on this. It's beautiful. Okay, so the motivation is actually quite important. Even for the ref pool, without the motivation being there, it's almost difficult to vote on. Like, why are we voting? Anyways, so Metapool wants to onboard the unbanked masses in frontier markets. So I think that would be why we need to make this easy to use, why it needs to be cheap, why UX is more important than security. They're both important, but if one is more important than the other, maybe ease of use is right up there with security, I guess. After years of building in crypto, it's clear that a one-step transition to becoming a sovereign individual in Web3 is challenging for most users. So there needs to be intermediate steps. Fine. Eventually, maybe we'll get to that big, fully on-chain solution, but intermediate steps to get there, even to help fully Web2 users, might be useful. Therefore, intermediate steps. Okay, the current medical journey includes several steps, from being unbanked to becoming a sovereign individual who manages private keys and participates in decentralized finance. However, there's a missing intermediate steps for users who are accustomed to Web2 interfaces, email, password. BitJu can fill the gap by providing a Web3 onboarding experience through its custodial wallet, which offers a simple entry point while gradually educating users towards full sovereignty over their digital assets. Sounds good. The motivation seems reasonable. I get why we're here voting on this. So, BitJu as a bridge. So you'll be able to deposit mpDAO tokens from Near or Ethereum and withdraw them to either network. It's cool. Keeps it simple. The fees will be set by BitJu in agreement with Metapool DAO. So what BitJu gets from this is they're the only solution for the entire community to do this. And so even if only one person is taking the risk of making these swaps, BitJu is going to have some fees, which is fine, and they're going to earn off those fees. It makes, not bad. There's some fees, it's fine. It keeps the bridge open, and it kind of offsets the swapping back and forth. The aim is to maintain operations while minimizing the fee. Makes sense. You got to keep things operational, but you don't want things to be too expensive. MetaPool will be a liquidity provider for both networks. I wish it said MetaPool DAO, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's the team, but it's a bit that's a little bit confusing to me. Like, who is MetaPool? Is it the team? Is it the DAO? Where are these funds coming from? But I see a value, so I'll keep going. See, under the control of the DAO. So here it does clarify the DAO, and here it does clarify the DAO too. So I'm just trying to clarify. DAO should be used here as well. BitJew will collaborate with MetaPool. See, again, I'm assuming this is actual MetaPool, the team. Educational campaigns aimed at converting Web 2 email password users into Web 3 multi-chain users, educating them on how to manage private keys and navigate everybody's fine. So this sounds great. I'm sure they already have users that are using the custodial wallet. If you're already using a custodial wallet, you're probably not fully Web3, using your own private keys and all that. So this does make sense. Get people who are using the wallet, understanding MetaPool, get them educated, and maybe eventually they use their own Ethereum keys, they use their own Near keys. But with this bridge in the middle, both platforms become more useful when engaging with MetaPool DAO and MetaPool token. Exclusive MetaPool services on BitJew. So MetaPool will launch a simplified Web2 version of the services exclusively on BitJew. I like this, but I like it. Including staking Near or ETH. Again, you're getting all these people with wallets learning how to stake these tokens that they would have had and not staked before. So they'll get more people using ST Near, more people using MP ETH, and providing liquidity within the BitJew app. MetaPool may also launch a staking index token. I actually like this. Composed of ST Near, MP ETH, MP Sol, and others, first on BitJew. I don't know if I guess it has to be on BitJew because it needs to be that's confusing. And then are they going to try and, that's interesting. Because it's going to be where can you withdraw that token? Right? Are we going to, is it going to be 4, 3? Is there going to be a token on Ethereum and on Near and on Solana? Or is the index just going to be something you can only buy in the app? That seems simpler. Only BitJew users can buy this index. It's not really a token. It's just kind of like a share. I personally don't like things that are not on chain. It'd be cool if someone was a Web 2 user and then to become Web 3, they're still trying to buy these assets. They're trying to use these keys. But I'm sure it would be useful. I'm sure people would. It sounds like a good marketing tactic. Someone's like, oh, I don't know if I want Ethereum. I don't know if I want Near. I don't know if I want Sol, but I want them to go up in relation to the tokens. Well, then you're kind of getting this index that's kind of, it might go down because, anyways, it's a bit complex of an index, but it's pretty cool. And the MP DAO can decide, is it equal, 33% each? Is it, is it more Ethereum and less of the others? Because is it by market cap? All the ways to kind of manage that. Collateral and accountability. So BitJew is going to also provide a deposit of some ST Near under the control of MP DAO. So it seems like BitJew is somehow going to... So MP DAO is going to pay for the actual liquidity for the networks. So as much liquidity as needed, MP DAO, I think, is going to cover it. But BitJew is also going to deposit some, which can be slashed. So extended downtime. So we know it's a centralized service, but if it goes down for too long, they're going to be slashed, which means that some of their stake or all of their stake, if they do something really bad, can be removed. Support failures. If BitJew fails to acknowledge support tickets within 24 hours and resolve them within 1 week, that's actually pretty good, the 24 hours to respond. Not bad for a centralized solution. And resolve them in a week, that's also pretty wild. It's amazing. It's a positive thing, which means if you have an issue with this centralized solution, you can record your issue, bring it to the MP DAO, and the MP DAO will act as an arbiter, like a judge, and then we'll slash those tokens. And you might not get your reward, but you could. The MP DAO could kind of support you in some way, but mainly it's for BitJew to hopefully stay true to their word. Although that much Near isn't a big deal these days, but it can go up. It can go up. Particularly affecting withdrawals and stuff like that. Makes sense. Educational campaign participation. They must actively support educational campaigns. at least one campaign every 3 months. So this is like a long-term solution. Um, I think more details here. If if the MP DAO is the one creating this, the excuse me, if MP DAO is the one creating the solutions, then I'd actually like to see like a monthly participation, because participation can mean just resharing educational campaigns. So I'd actually probably want to see. For now, this is fine, whatever. But um, yeah, it's fine. It's fine for now. Cost implications. There's no additional cost for Metapool. The bridge fees. It's not determined by BitJu. Will ensure the service is sustainable while keeping the cost low. Okay. Um, Approving this proposal, I like this as well. It's making it very clear. We read a lot of stuff. Approving this will enable Metapool to expand, which seems useful. Even if I won't use it personally, it does seem useful for the community, unless there's a hack, in which case it's detrimental. And yeah. So hopefully we can see a more decentralized solution come out soon that can be useful. Again, incremental steps. I don't think this is the be all and end all of solutions. But intermediate step could be useful, and BitJu can partner. Cool. Don't trust, verify. Yeah, it's pretty good. A wallet for a single token. No, they're not creating. They're a small startup. They're obviously trying to do other things. BitJu ready to launch a few days after approval. What? Oh. Yeah, see, they're already launched. So we can go look at it quickly. The access is their email and password. Anyways, it's fine. We are working. Okay, well that. Okay. This isn't. Okay. I'm voting against, actually. I just don't see. First of all, it's not launched. I clicked the link. It needs to be live, right? It just needs to work, right? So sorry. I mean, I just don't see. Like, why not just use Binance? I know Binance might have higher fees, harder to get to talk to. But I just, for security reasons, I don't know how you'd be able to. Trust don't verify. So for example, Binance, I don't even use Binance. I'm not sure I'm not even say I like Binance, but they've been around for a long time, and we're assuming they haven't been hacked. And if they did get hacked, they had enough money to cover the hack without everyone else knowing. Whereas if BitJu gets hacked, I'm pretty sure the MP DAO will have to compensate users. There's no kind of way that BitJu could then have. They probably don't have insurance, I'm assuming. That's expensive. It takes time to get insurance like that. So yeah, I'm a bit confused. It's saying to get started, do this, deposit. Yeah, none of this is possible right now. I really like the idea. However, a bridge must be seen as a core infrastructure. Yeah, try to make a decision. Yeah, it's not live. Where does the liquidity on both sides? Agreed. This is a question I asked. MP DAO will provide liquidity. Okay. I am confused. Terminology. Agreed. Calling it a bridge is a bit disingenuous, right? It's not a bridge. It is a centralized solution. And yeah, I mean, people do call them bridges now, so fine. I'm not gonna go argue that point too hard. Excuse me. Agreed here. I mean, this amount isn't gonna stop anyone from just stealing all the tokens. With this amount here, BitJu app, an app that we don't know about, could just steal everyone's tokens. I mean, it doesn't really make sense to me personally. It is necessary to wait for the launching to be able to approve it. The liquidity will come from Metapool. add. Okay, so it will be a wallet that provides the service of bridge to Metapool. I agree with that. I agree that you can't even assess the proposal until it's launched. So I'm not even, it's a draft and they agreed with it. So I'm not even going to go past that. I'm not going to comment. AVB put some great points. And so far I think I don't want to AVB's points are valid. I don't want to get into those too much. Okay, so I don't even think we have many people watching. I think we had 2 people come in at some point, but no one's watching right now, which is totally fine. Going to showcase a bit of Minsta because we do have some updates. Most of them are on testnet, so if you go to testnet, we actually have quite a bit live. So I'll go from there, and then these are things that you'll see on mainnet soon, and then over the next few months, please feel free to engage. So Nate did some testing on testnet, much appreciated, and the platform is getting more stable now. The team's been working on some bug fixes over the past few weeks, but a lot of things are more straightforward. So when you are logged out, this is what you'll see. Generally, the average user probably might click some things, right? Might look at the leaderboard, whatever else. We have a leaderboard that shows who's been posting the most. We have some stats, so you can see, okay, this is how many new users we had, total NFTs, total credits, how many people are buying or maybe using, and so forth. So, I have a wallet. If you don't have one, a Bit wallet is free. But there you go. I can, pretty straightforward to check your wallets and log in. Now, some of this stuff is just a bit slow. But that's just Web3 in general most of the times. Some things we can make faster though. So to get started, let's go back to the main page. I'm seeing all this wonderful creativity from the community. And so, this time traveling thing, I want to see what it's about. So let's go. Where is it? It must be the Tinkers. I don't see the time travel thing. Obviously, it's possible because I just saw a screenshot of it. Moon exchange. What is that even? Honestly, it's just opening pictures. Okay, so let's try it. What is this moon exchange? Oh, wow! Asset. Why would it? Okay, this is not how you do it. It should be the other way around. What is mpET? I don't even know what this is. This is confusing. Honestly, I don't even know what this is. 1,000 that can give you 1 moon. But it's saying, but how do I go from 1 moon to these mpETs? It doesn't seem like I can convert both directions. Select assets to exchange with. Yeah, this isn't really making sense to me too much, but that's okay. This exists and someone can try it. Now what I'm looking for though is, so I have my relic boost. Seems like I have some gear. Oh yeah, I have a tiny bit of gear. This is a bit interesting. I have 47 Tinkers. Upgrade. I can't. So I know it exists. I just don't seem to be able to get there. Player level. Upgrade storage. I wish I could upgrade my storage, but I can't. Relics. I have my relics already. Would cost way too much to undo the last one. This is interesting. Contract drop. So interesting. Cool, it's a little leaderboard. I like it. A lot of really cool stuff. Oh, game guide, sorry. Time travel, because it made no sense to me. How it works. Okay, you're not. So you have to pay. What? Moon and gear. That's crazy. Or optionally gear to boost success. Does it give all this, but then not actually tell you how to do it? I don't like stuff like this. It like, you can lose your tinker. So somehow I take a tinker, right? Maybe there's a guide here, because this isn't making any, nope, no guide. Am I just not seeing something that's here? These are my tinkers. I can't click them. I feel like I should just give up on this in a second, but come on. This doesn't make any sense. The docs even have, okay, come on. This can't be that complicated. We read the game guide. Tinkers now have the ability to time travel. Okay, how it works. There's no actual how it works though. I mean, there's Moon Exchange. I saw this. It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, these are legacy tokens from staking gear. Okay, so this is when you used to stake gear. That's fine. That's fine. That was useful. The only thing that all this seems fine, except for time travel, and because I saw someone did it, I know it's possible, right? Nedlar, this is awesome. I'm sad you're not on the stream right now. I know you're probably busy doing something, but do I have to refresh the screen? Is it as simple as the update happened recently, so we have to refresh? Oh my gosh, that was all it was. Lord help me. Okay. I want to time travel with all these interns. I want to use 3.26. Wait, how do I use my gear? Burn 2.24. Okay. Increase success rate. If it fails, your tinker will be lost. All of them. But if it succeeds, wow. If it succeeds, we're going to get researchers. Start time travel. That's crazy. I wonder how long it takes. I hope it doesn't all fail or all succeed. Okay, that's fine. I like that. Some succeeded, some failed. That's awesome. Researchers, use max. I don't have that much gear. Let's see what happens. That's so weird. I clicked use the gear to increase my success. Okay. It let me click it, but then didn't work. That's fine. But it shouldn't let me click it. But that's fine. Time travel, use max. Obviously, I can't burn the gear. It should say you don't have enough gear. So this, okay, I actually like this because this actually makes me... I wasn't supposed to be streaming this long, honestly, but this I messed up the beginning, and then this has actually been quite fun. So, let's see. We need 13 gear. That's not going to do it. Sorry, Mr. Bean. Hat, probably also not going to give us much. We need 13 of them. That's crazy. Intel, nope. I'm trying to see if any of the... I have a few ref. Let's use our ref tokens. I don't know why it's... Oh, there's just no gear out there? Like, what's happening? Details, ref to near to gear. Weird. Oh, because that's way too much. Why would I want to... 3,000. I need like 10, 30 ref would give me over that much. So $5 worth. Why not? Approve. I think I already approved. Awesome. So thank you, Nedlar, for helping. It did help to clarify that it obviously. Wow, Nedlar, you got 20. Oh, you've been time traveling. You got 20 geniuses. No wonder everyone. My rank was at like 3,000, and now my rank is at way worse. Can you refresh the page again? 8,000 or something. But this is why, because use max, burn the gear, go ahead. And now this is so smart because gear is being burned in so many different ways across the ecosystem that like gear price has a use case and should go up. Okay, so we got 17 successes, which is awesome because again, we should just keep doing our researchers. So if we look at our tinkers, we have 5 geniuses and only 10 scientists are active, 0 researchers. So we might as well 2.5 gear. We might as well just keep burning all of our weak guys and only have geniuses and scientists. So 1 success, 4 failures. Oh no. So 0 researchers, 10 scientists. I am going to time travel some scientists. It says if I use the max 65 gear, that's crazy. I get it though, because it costs more as you go up. 20% success rate, which means only 1 in 5 will work. So 2 or 3 should work. I think you can only do your unworking ones anyway, so you might as well just do it and let's not pay and then see if we can get more of them. Oh yeah, wow, but way more, better than it should have went. So 5 out of 8, which is much better than 20%. And apparently I can keep time traveling my scientists. I might as well, to try and get some geniuses and whatever else. Let's go. So 1 success, 4 failures. I could try again just to see if somehow I get the 1 out of 5 chance. Would be cool. Nope, 1 failure. So now I have 4 scientists, 11 geniuses, and 1 brain. I am 4,000 ranked. So again, before I was like 8,000. Just by doing that, I'm down at 4,000. And I am earning much faster than before, it seems. Well, it was like 0.3 before, now 0.35 per hour. Maybe not the craziest. But yeah, 12 hours, not bad if I come once every 2 days. So thank you, Nedlar, for that. Always appreciate you continuing to share. Very excited very soon to be able to actually like this. Right now, I would have liked this post for sure. And then to comment. So if I was able to comment and say, how did you get to this page? Do you have to just refresh? Whatever else would have been helpful. And yeah, so we are making our way towards that. The next major updates should be being able to like the post, being able to comment on the post, and being able to collect the post if you'd like. And then, like normal, we have some fun stuff happening. So let's screenshot my tinkers. I don't think the AI will know what's going on here, but it makes it fun. So we are going to upload this new screenshot. We have 3 free generations. If you'd like more, you have to buy more credits, but you have 3 free generations. Now, we're going to generate using AI. Maybe we'll add a test tag. My active tinkers. Tinker production rate, recruit tinkers, time travel, tinker lab cap, tinker production rate, tinker. It kind of stopped part of the description. So it seems like we don't have long descriptions, which is okay. Again, something that we need to work on is if people are using credits, making the credits useful. So maybe I'll add Meteor Wallet. And what I can do now is I can actually lock this first one. And what I would like to have happen is context from this first one, whatever's locked, will be used in the generation. But now I can generate the first piece, the title, should stay. And then this is much worse. Much worse generation. So let's try again. Before, it at least gave us a list of things, list of tinker production rate. Not bad. So not bad. But again, you saw I used 3 generations, used all my credits, and the value of the generations were very different. The first one was missing stuff at the end. I could have added to it manually, but that's not useful. The second one was just way too short, a list of characters in a game. Maybe that's okay. And this one again, at least instead of characters, it had tinkers, and then production rate was more reasonable. So let's preview it. I like it. Looks great. We upload. This stage I would like to be just much faster, but that wasn't that terrible actually. Open the wallet. My active tinkers. You got a little title. It would be nice to have a description here if possible. And we approve. Password in the wallet. And now we have minted our moment. So again, there's some slowness happening on the wallet side, which can't always be fixed. When you redirect back, again, some issues in my opinion with all that waiting, and we still don't see a live update of the newest image. The loading bar at the top has been removed, which is great, but even if I wait 10, 15, 20 seconds, even if I scroll down, for some reason, the new image will not load. So something to work on, but if I refresh, the new image will be there, right? Which is great. I can come here, I can look at this, I can go to my profile, and this is kind of the last thing to check as well. So you can see my social networks. I can come here and buy credits. So 1 near is 20. I don't even know if I have 1 near on this account. I don't like how it's saying I can approve it. So we'll see if it works. I don't think I have 1 near on this account. There's a faucet as well. Apparently I had 1 near. So I have 20 credits now. I can buy storage for near social. So let's also do that. It's a storage deposit so that I can set my profile information. I can follow people and stuff like that. So awesome. I have storage. And there's a faucet as well. So near-faucet.io. If you put your, so if I go to my profile, I should be able to copy the link here. I can put the wallet address. I can say I want 10, and I can request. And that should give me 10 more test near. So if anyone's, needs some test near, you could do it here. There you go. There's my transaction of 10 near. Now though, if I want to edit my profile information, I'll be able to edit with all the information showing up here. So Chloethedev Minsta, there's my, that should look a little better. There's my background. We are Minsta. Thanks for testing with us. And you can see what what it'll look like live. Some tags, Rust, Web3. Oops. I think it's comma separated. Nope. So I can't add a tag, it seems. If I click it, it adds, okay. But I can't click Web3. Interesting. Okay, so it needs to be fixed a bit. You can't type your own, but there's a drop down, it seems, that will only work from those. No big deal. You can add your social stuff. You could save. When you save as an on-chain transaction, approve, and then actually we need to fix this where it should ask you, like, do you want to have to sign every transaction like this? If you click no, it should use your storage to pay for that. And then when you redirect from setting a certain page at the profile, it should go back to the profile. But a lot of updates, feel free to check them out. You can also follow people, probably one of the other big updates. So I can go to Nate, right? Nate.testnet, and I can then follow this person. Again, that should ask me, do you want to do that every time? But we've been streaming for about 53 minutes. I'm going to end the stream around there. Thank you everyone for participating. Some technical difficulty at the beginning, but we still got through quite a bit of the stream after that, about 30 to 40 minutes of a better quality info. So again, near-faucet.io. I learned about this a couple days ago, so this is amazing for testers and hackers. Love to see it. And yeah, feel free to keep testing and using Minsta. Much appreciated. And obviously, in my opinion, testnet is great, but feel free to start using mainnet. Like actually take pictures, save them, record them, use the AI. Obviously, testnet, the AI generation is free, so feel free to use that. But on mainnet, you should be able to list your NFTs for sale. For example, this is actually actually, this is not my NFT. But you could take an NFT, you can check it out on Mintbase. So actually, if we go to our profile and you go to a moment, let's say this one, you can then view it on Mintbase, and you are then able to transfer it, sell it, and whatever else you'd like. So, for example, I can come here and owner Y Broken. I'm not logged in as Y Broken right now. Let's see if this makes it easy. User settings. Oh gosh, the platform's changed so much. I barely know how to use it now. Oh no, how do you log out of a? This is crazy. I don't know how to log out anymore. Profile contract, user settings. This is crazy. I really don't know how to log out anymore of Mintbase. You used to be able to have multiple accounts logged in. Things are changing so much. Developers, Explorer. I don't think Mintbase always realizes how difficult it is for actual users to use their platform. View profile, my NFTs. Yeah, sign out. Wow, right there at the bottom. But it has changed quite a bit, so that's fine. Meteor Wallet. This will be why broken. Connect. That's funny. Okay, now we can go to my NFTs, and you can see already you can sell it, right? So here I can multiply it and get more of them. I could transfer them so that I can be like, hey, mint 2 more of these moments, okay? So all of these should be available on the Minsta eventually, but for now you can do all of this on Mintbase. So you can mint more, okay, and then, oh my gosh, takes forever. This is what I mean though, like the average user, I have pretty fast internet, error happened. Like this is so interesting. Okay, just an error. Cool. Profile. Maybe I didn't have any near. I don't know, but it's not even letting me know. So sell. Okay, so yeah, maybe I don't have any near, but you can confirm. So this would be a Meteor Wallet issue where if I don't have any near in my wallet, it shouldn't. But yeah, no title. It's not showing anything. So yeah, why broken is for stuff like this. Why are things broken? I think people don't always test the simplest flows that users might use. So yeah, I think error is going to say error. Yeah, error happened. And it doesn't tell you what error. That's fine. I'm assuming why broken.near doesn't have any near on it potentially, although it might because none of this shows how much near you have. So I don't like any of that. It should all show how much near you have so you can actually engage. But yeah, that's pretty much Minsta. Hope everyone's having a great day. No more streams for a few months. And toodles. No giveaway for today. If anyone is here still watching, feel free to drop your account in Telegram or something like that. But yeah, I'm going to stop streaming now. Thanks everyone for coming out. And yeah, toodles.